Yori Yori does it. Yes!
So before we start the gameplay video, I just want to talk about a little bit about Final Fantasy VII, the original game, because I actually never finished this game, and I got tired of it at that time. I still think that it's a overhyped role-playing game, and I do understand why. It's the people think that it's just the greatest game, quite possibly the greatest game ever made, according to Game Fan magazine. I think it's because of the modern style or the sci-fi style graphics of it at the time, the PS7. Because at the time, the genres are mostly medieval style based RPGs, and there is one that was sci-fi, was Fantasy Star, and that was a good role-playing game. But yeah, and also at that time, the PS1 had rampant piracy at the time, so a lot of people bought this game. So usually they think that it sold a lot, so many, but it's because of the pirated copies. And yeah, that's probably how it became popular. Plus the character designs of it was, a take on modern sci-fi. And what else could I say? The gameplay was also pretty good compared to other Final Fantasies. But yeah, this wasn't really my favorite role-playing game, and there's a lot more better RPGs than this game. So yeah, so I just wanted to share some of my RPG collections right here, and before we start with the FF7 remake gameplay. So I don't have the case for it, but this is a fan translation copy. There we go. This is, hold on, this is Mother Tree fan translation, and this is probably the greatest role-playing game ever made. And I have a video for this, and y'all can watch it. But so far, this right here is the best one, and the combat system, the setting, the story of it is very different, and it's strategy. It's a tragic story, and it's the way they made it. It looks like an innocent game, but when you play it, it's very dark, and it's very depressing also. It's a very melancholic type of role-playing game. Not to mention the gameplay is absolutely fantastic. What else do we have here? I have a few Legend of Dragoon. This is not in my Final Fantasy 7 is not in my top 10 list, but this is in my top 10 list. This is a fun game. You all know what Legend of Dragoon is. We all want to see it. We all want to see remake. To be honest, I would rather have a remake of this than FF7. It's a good game right here. And here we go. This is my favorite Final Fantasy. This is Final Fantasy 8. I know a lot of people hate it because of the junction system. Plus, a lot of there's a lot at that time. It wasn't still popular, but the term emo started here. But yeah, this FF8 is my favorite Final Fantasy game, and probably this one right here. It's gonna get a lot of. Hold on, there's my copy. I have a lot of games. Sorry about it. Here we go. This is the Legend of Zelda. I know what you're all thinking. That's an adventure game. No, all Zelda games, all of them. All of them. Not except Skyward. Skyward Sword is garbage, but the music in Skyward Sword is amazing. But yeah, all Zelda games. These are role-playing games. They're the ones that started the role-playing genre of it, and this is my second favorite role-playing game ever made. Breath of the Wild. It's really good. Before it was Twilight Princess, and then or Minish Cap. Minish Cap was really good, and the one on the 3DS, Link Between Worlds, was also really good. I mean, all Zelda games are really fantastic. that this is my second favorite role-playing game. Yes, this is a role-playing game. You can even ask Miyamoto. You can ask also. You can even go to the Nintendo page, type in their role-playing games list of Nintendo role-playing games, and boom, this is gonna pop out on Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. And also the Megami games. Here we go. It's pretty good. Y'all know what Digital Sales Riders is, and this one featuring Dante from Devil May Cry. Y'all know what game this is. Here we go. Yeah, Nocturne. It's a good game. Also have I can't wait for the new Shin Megami Tensei 5 on Nintendo Switch. And here we go. Legend of Mana. For collection purposes only. It was alright. It's a difficult game. We also have here, this is a big one right here. Y'all don't remember this. Devil Summoner 2. Raido, really good World War One type of role playing game. Very unique. And I have on my number 3. This one is my number 3 favorite role-playing game. This is Shadow Hearts. Again, World War One, based on the German War. Impressive. I have a video for this, so y'all can check it out. But yeah, this is an impressive role-playing game. It's different. It's unique. Gameplay reminds me of where was that? Lost Odyssey a little bit. But yeah, this is definitely much better and much more creative. And Lost Odyssey is really good also, first time. But this is probably the best. This is definitely Final Fantasy 13 at the time. This is absolutely fantastic, and the artist is also a collaboration between the artist from Slam Dunk. I can't remember his name. This is the same thing here, but yeah, this is Sakaguchi again, and Uematsu as the composer, and the artist from Slam Dunk. It's a good role-playing game, and also very tragic. I deleted the video for it because I was using a super bad potato cam, which I'll be using also here for episode 7. Dragon Quest 8, you all know what, everybody played this game already. But yeah, that's also Chrono Trigger here. There we go. A lot of people think that yeah, it could be Chrono Trigger definitely deserves as probably the best role-playing game ever made. But yes, whatever. I do like the graphics for it. I played a lot of hours. I put in a lot of hours on this, but I never got to finish it. I prefer Cross. Oh yeah, FF4 is also a good game. I played the DS version, and Chrono Cross. I think I finished this twice. Yeah, nice set of characters. Definitely my number. This is definitely my number 4 favorite role-playing game ever made. Chrono Cross. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And again, that's one of the best soundtracks. Uematsu. Really know what this is. This is a difficult RPG, but the fan demand is really high because we all want a remake for it. Xenosaga or Xenosaga. The real Zoro Mac. This is a Latin, probably. Suikoden. Nice to collect. I have 3, 4, and 5. I did play number 2, but I don't have the physical copy at that time. But I did play it. It was a blank copy disc at the time because of the piracy level of the PS1 was crazy. And my number 5 favorite role-playing game. This one. 500 hours. I put in 500 hours on Chronicles X. I prefer this over the new Xenoblade. The new Xenoblade 2 is garbage. And for Xenoblade 1 is alright, but this is really my favorite one. the mech, or they call them the dolls. I put in a lot of hours on it. Y'all can watch my video. It's one of my first video of these Chronicles X. Yeah. Awesome game right there. Awesome game. Just making the mech alone, absolutely fantastic. Bloodborne, yeah, it's alright. I prefer Demon Souls. Here we go. It's my favorite. Number 6. My favorite RPG games ever made. 300 hours right here. This is the English. This is the Asian copy version. It's a lot more rare and a lot more expensive. This is my number 7. Number 7. It's this one, Phantasy Star Online. You all know what this is. Extremely addictive game. And number 8 is Folklore. Here we go. And I'm missing one more. Folklore. The studio is dead already. The one who made this. They don't work with Sony anymore. They don't make games anymore. But yeah, it's an action game, action RPG game type. It plays a little bit like Valkyrie Profile, a little bit, just a little bit, but more action based. And you gather, you collect creatures, and you can use them to fight for you. Very fun game. If y'all can find it, get the game. Number 8, 9, 10. I'm confused already with the number. Yep, right here. Fire Emblem, Path of Radiance. This game is amazing. That's all I can say. If you can find it, it's amazing. It's expensive, but I got lucky on it at a thrift shop. I found it for $2. Yeah, that's a really fantastic game. Here we go. And the rest are just, Final Fantasy 6, Final Fantasy 9. I could say Final Fantasy 9 is my number 9 or 10th game, whatever. This one is awesome too. Last Story. There you go. Great music again by Uematsu. Fantastic game. Very unique tactical game. This is a real tactical game. Not the one that we see in the remake. I saw a few videos for it. Sour Ocean, whatever. And yeah, here we go. Shin Megami Tensei 4. All good role-playing games. Anyway, back to the FF7 thing. The Square, they lied to us about the turn-based combat. There's no turn-based combat. I just see a few videos for it. The classic mode is bullcrap. It's bullcrap. It's just an easy mode. It's an easy difficulty. So we will be playing on the normal difficulty. So yeah. Anyway, I'm talking too much again. So let's start the gameplay. They did change a little bit of the tunes, the music. The graphics won't be this realistic, so they're trying to merge CGI with gameplay. How many years? I think it's been 97. Oh, it was FF. So, yeah, 97. Final Fantasy 7. I don't think you'll be able to explore all of this Midgard in this one, episode 1. It's not. I don't think it's possible. This is. Yeah, this is gameplay already. Gameplay graphics. Still looks good though. I'm prepared for we about to tap button smash away. Barret.
Get down here, murder.
20 years. People waited for 20 years. Gotta go. Destruction of Macro Reactor 1. Unreal Engine.
You're up.
Sorry about the quality. We're using potato can. Use square to attack Cloud Sword. You're gonna have to tap the shit out of this game.
You're coming with us. Nice and easy. Don't think so.
Good God.
Who the hell? Hands where I can see 'em.
The ADV God fills time.
Freeze! Move and we shoot. Go
Tap,
ahead.
tap, tap.
Enough of it. You soldier operator.
Potion items.
Was never in doubt.
Main map. On map screen, station, first floor.
Drop the weapon. You got this. Yeah, what he said.
Garden invading.
You're coming with us.
I don't. Hold on. It's a slowdown effect. Tactical. As I said, this is in normal mode. Just a heads up. I don't want to play in the classic mode. Is all bullcrap. There's no turn-based combat. This tactical mode is just a slow-mo effect only. So I don't want to waste time. Just play through it.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore.
Cloud Strike.
Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
Really enjoy your work with him.
real joy to look at too.
Right? Come on.
Here we go.
Looks are what people notice first.
Guess I'm not the same.
I'd say you're not even reading the same book,
Yeah, we're done here.
or even the same.
Give it a rest.
Come on. Nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not.
It's really a shame,
but you know what I
Not
think?
interested.
that they made this into something like it's basically an action game already. It's just a shame that I wish they should have just made with this graphics and turn-based combat. It would make a lot more things easier. But I have a feeling that they did this to just milk the shit out of the game. You know, make everything just one multiple disc open world game. Charge $60 per episode. It's money making right now rather than making a work of art. They just want to make money. Just wanna.
Get him, boy.
Yeah. So. Even with all this skills attributes. Tap, 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 tap. See? Gotta do this. Building up the meter. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap.
Sorry. Let's go.
Hey, Cloud! Elevator's over there! Heading up down!
This glass is really.
This way.
Huh. Not so fast. We've got company.
Try to keep up.
Stack. Reminds me of Final Fantasy 13.
That it? Get ready. That's that. Brace yourself.
pick up the pace.
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you? Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him? Or is he a loyal little dog? Have it your way, Mud. We can do this with you, or we can do this
Have it
without
your
you.
way.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
In 3, 2, damn, I'm good.
Who's there? Door! Oh, wait! It's over!
That's my line.
He's alone!
Rick has a unique ability which can
He's taking
punish you. There's so much tutorials in this game. Demo. But it's just a butter smasher type of game.
Not that. Let's move.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out! Simmer down, hotshot.
Well, what are you waiting for?
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? And we're good.
Careful in there. I got this place covered.
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
Tifa and I.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir. We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life. Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer. This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me! You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do!
Get out.
Say that again!
Say that again.
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
Mako Reactor 1 Utility Access. Uh-oh.
I Our lives are on the line now. You listening, Merc? One false move, and that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach. Just bear with him for me, would you?
Yeah.
Should have asked for more money.
Barrett.
Gonna throw
Recharge.
your sword out. Let the man with the gun quit work. These tin cans ain't got nothing on me. Very clear.
It's gonna take a while to getting used to the combat or using multiple characters. You see how confusing it is. It's gonna take a while to get used to this
What we have here.
control scheme.
Those things will hurt more than your pride if you're careless.
This is why they should have just made it turn-based.
But I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing before.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Then make a move.
They're trying to market to the more modern crowd right now.
Nothing like a little danger to get the blood pumping.
Kingdom Hearts fans.
Just keep those baby blues of yours on me.
Oops. Hold on. Oh,
Are you okay?
fuck.
Not too shabby. You're doing good, soldier. Okay, let's see what's up next. And it's more of the same. Come on then. Pretty easy, right? Pay more attention.
Damn it. Fuck.
Well, I'm glad that's over. They don't call those things sleepers.
Uh-oh.
They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Not if you wipe the floor with them first.
Ah, we can take this hungry jump.
Ha.
All those junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
We need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening. Whatever. I got this.
Hey, it's not moving.
Put it down. Give it all you got.
The tutorial is pretty much useless because all you gotta do is pretty much stagger the opponent. Keep pressing the square button to attack. To tap. Tappy 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 tappy.
No time to complain.
No time to complain. Enemies are staggered.
Now's our chance. Go.
You don't need to tell me twice. I'm gonna enjoy this.
I've got this.
problem with this game. Because of this tactical mode, it's making the combat really slow. They should have just made it into a pure action game. They should have. If they're just gonna go to this route, they should have just made it to an action game. It's becoming slow right now.
Soldier first class doesn't go into the 20s.
First class.
I mean your age, not your goddamn rank. Though for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Guess that makes you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom. Let's get down there.
Damn, I can practically taste the Mako again. Hurry it up. Oh, it sounds like a jackhammer.
Scared, huh?
More like it. I've been dreaming about this for years.
Now I know why a lot of people. Yeah, it makes sense why there's a lot of people right now who are, who are angry about this game. It's basically an action game. You should treat it that way. It's an action game. You're just gonna have to deal with it. If you don't want to, just play the old game. But yeah, it's an action game right now. It's a shame, but Nomura is trying to cater towards the Kingdom Hearts gamers, not the JRPG fans or the role-playing games fans. This tactical mode is ridiculous. It's ruining the combat. You have to keep switching.
You think if we fell in, we
They need them.
down to buck?
They should have. They need to bring back Sakaguchi back. If you guys remembered, you know what? They should have just copied also Xenoblade. Or if you'll remember Last Story, we just discussed it at the start of the video. The Last Story. That game had a real tactical elements to it, a real tactical mode to it. They should have brought Sakaguchi here. Just speeding through the game right now. I just want to get it over it. From what I know, it's an hour game.
All right, let's see if Little Stamp really can bite the hand it feeds. Go on, do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're one of us.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
Then do the damn job.
One wing angel.
I'm fine. What about the timer?
Your call, Merc. Pretty cocky, ain't you?
20 minutes. That's how we do it.
You double crossing!
Heads up.
What in the hell? Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plating. But the internals
I
have been
repeat
overloaded.
for
Lightning magic.
everyone. Don't play in classic mode. It's dog shit. Put it on normal. This is in normal mode. Put it on normal mode.
We barely smashed the damn thing.
Didn't I tell you to use magic?
Classic mode is easy mode. It's not the
Whatever you want. Just do it.
it's not turn-based. There's no turn-based combat in here. So don't believe Square. They're lying to you. This is an action game. Deal with it. It's an action game right now.
Don't overdo it.
If you want role-playing games, buy Xenoblade. Buy Zelda. Zelda's a role-playing game. Fire Emblem. Shinigami Tensei. You see how annoying it is? These tactical move things. It's like you keep pausing the game. Ish. I know I'm complaining and all, but yeah.
Never seen this defense system before.
But for newcomers, they will like this game. If you guys never played on F7,
Gotta be a way of breaking.
you'll like it, but it's not as good as the original one.
Or go down in flames.
Come on. Damn it.
I ain't going down fighting a goddamn scorpion.
Damn it. No good.
Swing it a bit.
Damn it. Even Cloud is angry.
Keep it together.
If we don't take it up soon,
If y'all like action games, this is it.
you got this.
Gotta heal up.
It would have even been a lot more fun if they just copied the gameplay in Final Fantasy 12. Yeah, this tactical mode is stupid. It's like I'm pausing all the time. You see? Damn tutorial, man. Your character is bound and unable to.
Help me out, damn it. You think about leaving me here. We gon' blow. This
Finally! Stupid robot. Time to tap, 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 tap you.
You ain't gonna get away.
Don't stop now.
Don't hit me like I'm one coming through.
Gotta heal up.
What's it doing now?
Not over here. We gotta take it out quicker with the blue.
Oh, I am way ahead of you, Murph. When I get my pants, I'm gonna blow this bastard the hell up.
Gotta time our attack just right.
But yeah, for the newcomers or Kingdom Hearts fans, they will like this game. You know, it's action packed. Lots of flashy effects. Shit.
We can do something about these wounds.
My earplug came off. Gotta concentrate. If you like fancy graphics, flashy action style gameplay, buy this game. If you just like role-playing games, get Xenoblade or whatever Nintendo makes. Or just buy Bayonetta, Devil May Cry.
Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Come on, we've gotta move.
When should be covering our way out? Go, go, go!
But so far, it's not really a bad game. I know I look sad and all, because I'm a turn-based fan. And if I want to play an action game, I'm gonna play an action game. I'm gonna buy an action game. I'm gonna buy Ninja Gaiden. I'm gonna buy Shinobi, Devil May Cry. I'm planning on this Astral Chain. Well, Darksiders is also cool. But yeah, if y'all like action games, get this game. Get Final Fantasy Remake. So it's not really that bad. It's just it's different. It's a different it's not Final Fantasy. That's all I'm saying. It's an action game. If you don't like action games, buy this. Pre-order it. So I'm gonna cancel my pre-order.
My hero.
I'm gonna buy another. I'm gonna buy another game.
Look after Jesse!
Probably. I'll just wait for another game. I'm gonna put that money on Metroid Prime 4.
Come this way.
But I'm gonna cancel my pre-order for Ffvii
Right to
Remake.
there. I think I see an exit. Come on. Don't look back. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
You're not helping.
Sorry, it keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
Out of your way.
I actually think that y'all should also wait for the. There's gonna be a problem, I think. Just wait for the next gen consoles.
I've got the cover. Find us the way out of here.
But then,
You guys might have problems syncing the data. If you just wait for the Xbox version and PS5 version.
X, soldier boy.
They're here. Take them down. We don't have time for this shit. They're not sticking.
Cool it. 5 seconds is all we need. We'll be fine. Take it from here.
Let's go. The others are waiting. Gotta get the hell out of here ASAP.
Let's go, Jack.
Yes, it's my turn. Take your all. Bring it home.
Sorry. Keep it together.
Bring it in.
Take it over. You're mine. Brace yourself.
It becomes second nature once you get used to the switching combat system. I repeat for y'all if y'all like action games. Just wanna end this right now. I'm tired.
No shit. Take the lead.
You do it.
That was easy.
Yeah, I'll probably just get I'll get No More Heroes 3. I'll just put my money on canceling the gonna cancel the pre-order after this for Ffvii Remake. I'm just gonna put it on No More Heroes 3. So I pre-ordered a lot of Nintendo games. I pre-ordered Megami Tensei 5, Metroid, Bayonetta. But it's a shame if they do the DLC character things. It's gonna be so expensive already. So
Don't screw this up.
if they charge for Yuffie, Vincent, I think even Zack. They're planning on Zack's own gameplay, like not like Crisis Core or anything. There's a side story for this game.
No escape. Watch this. It's on you. Let's go.
Sir.
Head hurts.
Come on.
Doors open. We don't have a lot of time here. Pick up the pace, people.
Can you walk?
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
Okay, that was pretty cool. All right, come on.
So final thoughts. If you like high octane action games, you know, like Bayonetta, Devil May Cry, Ninja Gaiden, Shinobi, Otogi, Darksiders. Well, you're gonna like Final Fantasy VII Remake. And only thing, the tactical mode is it makes it slow, the gameplay. So there's a little bit slow elements to it. I do believe that they should have just copied. If they wanted to make an RPG, a modern RPG, they should have just copied the Xenoblade or the old games, Final Fantasy 12. And what else? Yeah, I feel that's it. Or better just buy Bayonetta Devil May Cry, I think. So if you just want to play a traditional, role-playing game, just buy Xenoblade, Fire Emblem, or wait for the Shin Megami Tensei 5. But yeah, this is not FF7 Remake is not a bad game, so it's alright. As I said, it's for people who likes action games, or when you say ARPG, that's more like The Witcher or Demon Souls. So I don't see this as an ARPG. Even Zelda, you can still tell Zelda it's an ARPG, but Zelda is really heavily focused on the standalone role-playing game only. But yeah, it's not a bad game. FF7 Remake. I will cancel my pre-order after this. But yeah, y'all will enjoy it especially for modern gamers or people who never played FF7, the original one. I said this is for people who likes action games. That's about it. Alright.